So Chandler, we're not going to beat around in the bush. 10th minute of stoppage time. Nil Vinyals has a free kick over here, puts it on a dime for you as you're making your run, and you're able to flick it on in right there at the far post. What was that moment like?
Some buzz, huh? Some buzz. I don't know. Can't really describe it. You know, one of the best feelings you can have, other than winning some sort of championship. That's probably the closest you can get to having the best feeling. You know, some buzz. I don't know.
And to follow up too, because I mean, really, Kickers unfortunate not to have a clean sheet tonight. They're able to score in the 89th minute, and it looks like it's probably going to a 1-1 draw at that point. To steal it at the death, to the result from the team, you know, just what does it mean for you guys tonight?
I think we've been needing like something to inject life into our locker room, to be honest, and that win today, like we came into the locker room and like the vibes are great, you know what I mean? You know, obviously being English, I've got a little bit of a laddish energy, so that helped a little bit, but no, the boys did great today. Some of the football we played was really, really good, definitely an improvement, and getting a win at home before this little break, massive. You know, now that marks the halfway point of our season. So hopefully we can like really take that energy, start applying it every home game now, making this place a fortress. You know.
Yeah, and even looking back at just a couple days ago, pulling out the result in Charlotte, having the penalty shootout win. How do you feel like you guys are able to harness that energy from Saturday, bring it into a quite chippy derby match, one that looked like both teams desperately wanted to win it, and to be able to come out on top like that?
I think our fans helped us a lot today, to be honest. Like we came out and it felt like a vintage City Stadium. You know what I mean? We're looking around, we see red everywhere. Fans like are loud. You see the flares, you can hear them. Every time we did something good, the fans going crazy. You know, like that's felt. You know, and I think, not saying it hasn't been there, because obviously our support is always great, but it felt special tonight. Yeah.
How good is the delivery from Nil, and how much fun is he to play with?
Me and Neil got a little bit of a connection, you know, on the set piece. He always looks at me and I look at him, and we kind of know, like, stick it on my head and I'll score it. So I think he would probably say the same, to be honest. So playing with Neil is great. You know, he's a magician on the ball. So you stick a guy who's got a big noggin in the box and then someone who can whip it in. It's a pretty good combo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the situation you come in as a second half substitute, matches at 1-0 still. How did you feel as you entered in the game, kind of coming in for Emmy, who had just put in his first start since August? How did the game feel as you first entered, and how do you feel like it played out sans, you know, what happened in stoppage time?
It was hectic. It was a little bit all over the place, you know, back and forth. I came on at the 9, and then through James coming off, I went into central midfield. So, you know, I just try and do what I can, really. I was actually the one that won the free kick for the header, so I was pretty happy about that. But no, you try and come on. Obviously, we conceded, which isn't ideal. Come on at 1-0, you want to try and keep it as a clean sheet. We concede that goal, and then you're looking around, guys are a little bit like heads down. Still had hope, and then you see that 8 come up on the sideboard, and you're thinking like, okay, like we can still win this. You hear the crowd, you know what I mean? You feel that energy, and then as soon as we got that free kick up, I saw the ball coming in. I thought, like, I didn't see anyone around me. I thought, okay, this is perfect, and then the rest is history, I guess.
And you talked about how important the fans were tonight. You know, over 5,500 people were here at City Stadium, nearly a sellout. First match on national TV since 2018. What was it like, you know, when the final whistle goes off, being able to celebrate with the fans tonight?
It felt a little bit like England a few days ago. You know what I mean? Like, come on England. No, just unreal. For me, it was a little bit, you know, not too happy about where I am in the team right now. So for me, it was a little bit of like, felt like a little bit of salvation. So.
Anything else?